Hi Soul family, welcome to your March reading. Hi Scorpio, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing amazing. So today we're going to do your March reading. We are going to get the best and highest messages for my dear Scorpio for the month of March. Also, we are going to take some cards out for your health and overall career and everything like that. So let's get started with your reading. Please remember, Scorpios, this is a general reading, so everything that I say here might not resonate with you. And if that is the case, please check out your other placements. So let's see what are the best and highest messages for my dear Scorpios. We are going to take some oracle cards, which we are shuffling right now to get your messages, and then we are going to move ahead with the energies of the month and the crystal of the month. What is the crystal trying to tell you about for this month? So let's start with the crystal first. Let's see what energy or what is the crystal trying to tell you, my dear Scorpios, for the month of March. Okay, we have kyanite. So the kyanite crystal energy, it talks about have you been feeling off kilter? Are you confused? Does life seem chaotic? So Scorpios, the crystal kyanite is talking about you feeling confused or your life being chaotic at the moment. And if that is the case, in the month of March, the crystal is advising you to consciously align your chakras, focus your intuition on balance. Scorpio, I guess in the last reading too, we were talking about you being unbalanced. You are either too into it or you're not at all into a certain situation or any condition. This was also in your December and January reading. So if that is the case, you need to work on your chakras, as your crystal is trying to tell you that. As you regain your center, you can connect with your higher wisdom and use your intuition as a daily part of your life. Some of my Scorpios might also be currently blocked in their intuition. That is why the card is, that is what the card is trying to tell us, that if you are currently blocked in your intuition, you need to align your chakras, ground yourself and center yourself. Once you come into the balance and everything in your body is balanced, once your chakras are aligned, the balance comes on easily. And when that happens, you can connect with your higher wisdom, Scorpios. You can connect with your higher wisdom and then you can use your intuition. The blockages in your intuition will also go away and you can use it in your daily life. Wow, such a powerful message. Let's see some other messages from our Moonology deck. Best and highest messages for my dear Scorpios for the month of March. What are the best and highest messages for my dear Scorpios for the month of March? We have this one and this one. Your first card says, a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Scorpios, you might be debating about a certain situation, about whether or not to take that situation in your hand or take decisions about it, and you might have been dealing a certain part that you wanted to play for a long time in a certain situation, but the cards are trying to tell you that whatever the situation, whatever decisions you take, whatever path you take, there is a forecast of win-win situation. Whatever actions you take, you are coming out as a winner in the month of March. So please go ahead and take your decisions. Your second card says it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. I like how aligned these both cards are. Like, you have been debating, you have been, marginalizing the pros and cons of the situation or decision that you needed to take. You were balancing out, you were thinking a lot about it, Scorpios. As I know, you are born overthinkers or over analyzers, not in touch with the Virgos, but yes, you analyze a situation completely and you like to take your decisions though. But right now is the time to take action. Take action, and remember, whatever action you take, you're coming out as a winner. So please go ahead. If you're stuck in some situations, take your actions and be, fully aligned with yourself. Be confident about taking the actions, and that is the one thing that is going to prove very beneficial for you in the month of March. So let's take guidance from our angels as well. Let's see. We are going to take, we have ask help from others. Beautiful. Let's see what else. We have no as your answer. Let's see what else. So your angels are also trying to tell you, Scorpio, that if you have found yourself in a situation where you need to take help from others and you have been hesitating about taking the help from others and contemplating the decisions about whether or not to tell your issues or whether or not to seek some help from others, so the angels are trying to tell you that yes, this is the time you need to talk about your issues with your friends, with your families, an advisor, anyone. You need to talk to them and you need to take their advice. You are told that right now being stubborn is not beneficial for you. It is of no point. Why be stubborn when people are ready to help you, when people are themselves coming forward and asking you whether or not you need help? So instead of being stubborn, Scorpios, in March, whenever you feel like taking help from your friends, your family members, any individual who is willing to come forward and help you, please take the help from them. And again, you are being told to take action. This is a double confirmation. We have, it's time to take action. And again, take action. Stop being unsure about things. Stop over analyzing things. Just go for it. I guess that is the mantra for your March. Go for it. Do the things that you want to do. And yes, do it with confidence. Do it with purity in your heart. And I see things aligning for you very beautifully in the month of March, Scorpios. This energy is such beautiful energy. Let's see what else. What are the best and highest messages for my dear Scorpios for the month of March? We have 5 of Swords with comparison. Wow. We have intensity with the Knight of Wands. We have the Knight of, the Page of Swords with Mind, and we have 5 of Wands with Totality. There are 2 5s. So yes, in the month of March there are things that are moving forward for you. There is communication coming for you, my dear Scorpios. There might be some conflict as well, but conflict is a part of life. Conflict shouldn't be something that you should be scared of. So in the month of March, you need to go ahead and understand what kind of actions you are taking. Instead of backing off from any situation or any uncomfortable situation or something that you don't find so aligned towards your normalcy, you should go ahead, try to assimilate the situation and stop comparing your life with someone else's, or your spouses to someone else's, or your problems to someone else's. That is not going to help you. So in the month of March, you have to move ahead with the intensity of with intensity and compassion to solve your problems, and let not your mind work its magic on your actions, because your mind is a very, very fragile, not fragile, but easily angered part of you, Scorpios. Once you have something on your mind, you tend to not let go of the things, even if you know that that is not the case. Sometimes you tend to hold on to things, and right now in March the spirits are trying to tell you that you need to Be okay with being fluid with your thoughts. You need to understand a situation in total and not just in parts. So if you're in a certain situation where you have only been seeing one side of that for quite some time, now is the time that you have to see the other side of it as well. Right now you need to move ahead and take actions. Keep a tab on why your thoughts are the way they are and just move ahead with it. Such a beautiful energy. Also with the page of wands, a page of swords, I see a lot of innovative ideas coming into your mind regarding a certain situation. As this talks about comparison, this I'm getting an idea that this is about certain situation in your life where people have been comparing you with some other individuals. It can be your siblings, it can be your friends, it can be anyone, and you have been criticized and compared over by everyone. And right now your mind was, for a couple of years your mind was in a fragile state, Scorpios, but right now you're taking actions, you are taking the situation in your hand and proving to these individuals that that was not the case. I have always been a good person or a good individual. There were situations that were out of my hand, and now you are giving a total explanation to someone who earlier was not ready to hear your explanation. Wow, such a beautiful energy. So let's also see what's with your health. What you need to take care in the month of March about your health. We'll take a card out for your health, career, and again your love life. So let's see. Okay, we have a card for your health. We have the Two of Swords with your health. We are going to take a card out for your career. Let's see what is going on in the career department for my dear Scorpios. Career for my Scorpios in the month of March. We have the King of Swords. Too much of swords energy. You're being very practical, my dear Scorpios. That is what I'm getting. In terms of love, what is there for my Scorpios in terms of love? So we have Eight of Cups, and the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Wands. As you know, we are going to read the bottom of the deck with the love card, so let's dive into it. In terms of your health, Scorpios, you need to pay attention to your indecisiveness that can come out because of your overthinking, because your mind needs a little rest and your intuition might be affected because of that. So please pay attention towards the intuition, your over-analyzing brain, and that can give you a lot of migraines, headaches, and there is a lot of possibilities of you suffering from sinuses in the month of March. So please take care of that. And some of you also have your heart chakra blocked, so you need to work with certain yoga poses that will help you to unblock your heart chakra, and you can Google them. Most of them you can find it on Google, or there are certain practices that you can do to open out your heart chakra. So yes, in terms of health, that is something that you need to pay attention to. In terms of business, Scorpios, you are in a very authoritarian position right now. In terms of business, you have your mind clear, you have set out your plans about what you need to do next, but right now you're not being very open about your plans. You have it in your mind, but you're not putting it out in the open and in the universe. But in the month of March, I see that your ideas are improving, you're developing your skill of planning, and that is going to be very beneficial. And here also I like to give you the message of ask for help. If you need to discuss your plans, you need to discuss your business advancements with your friends, family, and investors, you should start doing that in the month of March. And I also see some of you have a lot of guilt about working in a certain situation or a certain job that you never liked in the first place, but you still had to work in the same place. So my suggestion for you would be, please think. And in the month of March, there is an opportunity that is coming, one or two opportunities that might be something that might spark your interest, and that something will really help you to build your future. So please think, if certain opportunity knocks your doors, please don't let it go just because of the fear. Please choose those opportunities if they align with what you want in your future. Now let's talk about love. So in terms of love, we have 8 of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So with 8 of Cups, I think Scorpios, you might have recently walked away. Not recently, in the past you might have walked away from a certain situation because it was too difficult for you to deal with it. Not because your emotions were less in that situation, but I see an eclipse in the 8 of Cups card. So I think your emotions were right in the place, but there was a certain situation which was bigger than the emotions that you had for this particular individual or a relationship, and that situation needed much more healing before you could go back to this relationship. And I see you walking away from this person, not mentally, maybe emotionally and physically, not wanting to deal with this individual or a relationship. And in the month of March, we have a beautiful Ace of Wands coming in. This shows me newness in this relationship, a renewal in the ways you communicated, a renewal in the ways the relationship was. There is so much of new beginning right now, my dear Scorpios. I also see you trying out to reach to this individual because in the past you have hurt this individual, and because they have been a constant part of your life, I see where the things were barrened out in the last couple of months. Now there is a new growth there, a new growth of respect, understanding, and also new growth of knowing the person altogether in a new light. And for some of my Scorpios who have been single for a long time, I see a beautiful chance for you to meet the person who can be the one in the month of March. And I also see a renewed sense of self that you might have you might have started already noticing about yourself. You have gained your confidence back, and you have also gotten a new perspective about, in the terms of love, about what is important for you in love and what is not important for you in love. So such a beautiful energy. So this is your reading for the month of March. I hope you liked my video. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and also hit the bell icon so that you get the notifications for whenever I put up the videos. Okay, bye.